What's up everybody, Sean Harley here from Rock Solid and I Think Fit. So last week I posted a video of me doing some pretty heavy safety squats on the safety squat bar here, and I got a lot of feedback, a lot of questions on it, so I thought I'd make this video today just to kind of show you what this bar is that I was using in that video and explain it a little bit better. So this is a safety squat bar. This particular one is from a company called POWERLIFT. They make a lot of really good equipment. You'll see them in a lot of NCAA weight rooms, a lot of professional sports weight rooms, and they make full lines, racks, everything. We just have their safety squat bar here, and one of the reasons I like their safety squat bar over some other ones is a few different things here. This one has, on the ends here, you'll notice the bar tapers up, so you can just slide the weights right on here, and you don't have to worry about them ever falling off. You don't have to use a collar because it's tilted up just slightly. And it keeps the weight right on there, and it also keeps you under a good center of gravity while you're lifting. You also see these front bars here are slightly curved. A lot of the other safety squat bars in the market, they just come straight out. And this one just really, it just sits right perfectly on your traps there. And the bar is very comfortable without having to use your hands at all on it. And so some of the reasons I like this bar is it's just a different way to do squats. And for me, as I've gotten older, I started getting bad knees, bad back, and this allows me to work around all those problems without having to reduce my workload. So it allows me to use much heavier weights and keep really good form at the same time, and not have the issues that a lot of people have with squatting, where they feel like they're going to tilt forward, or their knees hurt, their back hurts, or for whatever reason, a traditional squat isn't ideal for them. Beginners too, this is a great way to kind of learn good squat form on this bar as well. So we have custom handles here. So these safety squat, or POWERLIFT makes handles for their POWERLIFT brand racks. We have a ProStar rack, so we were able to get the folks at ProStar to custom make us these handles. Just one knob that fit right on there. And the way we use these is grabbing hold of them, standing about a foot behind them, and then as I squat, I'm going to kind of use those to hang on to, and it's strictly for balance. I'm not going to use those to pull myself up or put more weight on the bar and make it a full body workout, although one could. I'm focused on my leg development here with this exercise, so these are strictly for balance. I'm going to use them as little as possible, but they really help to keep my chest up. They let me kind of sit back on my heels without feeling like I'm going to fall backwards, and they make this exercise a lot more comfortable. So let's take a look here. So getting this on and off the rack can be a little tricky. You've got to tilt it forward, so you got to pull down on the front handle and then lift it up and back. You can see those brackets sit in that triangle right there, and so it's easy to knock that bracket off when you're pulling this weight off the rack. So from here I stand just about a foot behind my handles, and you can see that bar is nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. I can make some pretty jerky movements, and that bar's stand perfectly balanced on me. Now the more weight you have on the bar, the sturdier it's going to be. If you get down to say just 25s on each side or lighter than that, the bar can be a little unstable, and I have seen it flop off somebody if they just had maybe a 10 and a 5 on each side. But once you get above a plate, and certainly 2 plates and more, it's very sturdy, and you'd really have to do something sporadic to get that bar to get knocked off your shoulders. So it just really hugs the traps, hugs the shoulders, sits perfectly on there, and it keeps you very center balanced this way too, without having to make any adjustments. I know a lot of times on a traditional squat bar, I've got to really roll it down my back quite a ways to stay centered, where this one I can sit up nice and high and comfortable. But the way it lowers and where the weights sit keep me very stable, and it keeps it very comfortable. So from there, I'm just going to come right down like a normal squat and pushing right up. So things we're trying to avoid, I'm not just going to keep my arms straight and pivot off my hands like so. My knees will still come forward slightly like they would on a traditional squat. And again, I'm just using my hands for balance. I'm not using those to move any of the weight. This bar makes it much more comfortable to get a lot of depth on your squats as well. One more. Last one. Pushing centers are ab stations. Pull it up. Face plant in your elbows.